Here we go. A couple hours of Roguetech looks like start off the morning, which is fine by me. Bit of a bummer, WotC bouncing the release time back by a couple hours, but if it's up and running and working, we'll deal with it. Okay, I was gonna say, where's my audio, but we got it. All right. So we were deciding about rebuilding the commando, as well as 5 days, then pilot, then travel. Okay. We can make that work. See if missions have changed at all since we've loaded out. The last mission destroyed our armor. Absolutely crushed it. Glad we did all the extra armor revamping. Good morning, Scott Deathridge. How's it going? Okay, here's that load time. All right, our mechs are not out for 8 days. Ouch. There's not a lot we can do for that then. I think we were gonna put together the dude. Yeah, thank you, Mark. It's in the title. You bought the base game last night after playing this? Cool. I'm glad. Like hearing that the stuff we do on channel is useful for people for figuring out stuff they want to do. Alright, let's put this commando together. Hope it doesn't crash the stream again. And the question was, which commando part do we wish to use instead? Probably either that dude. Small mobile shotgun does not sound like anything I want to build. And we got 3 of 5 on this one. Oh, it's a Clint. Okay. Let's do that. So that's the... What was the little shit? Commando, the 2D. Okay.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Okay. Hey, John Dora. Yes, the RSK boys. Welcome. Alright. What do we end up getting out of this? What's the repair time on this if we were to do this? Six days. I mean, we wouldn't bother with things like this, right? Is this lower or add the cost? Adds to the cost. I guess we would. We just do it. We put it in storage after. Okay. Okay. So let's move time forward. I think the decision was, oh, are we staying in this area while we do that? And I think the answer is yes. But maybe no. That's 2 decent missions. Three decent missions. Oh, that one's a moving one. So 2 again. Getting a bit heavy. So really there's two missions at repossession. No, not repossession. Corporate secrets is 1. And liberation. which has very nice salvage table actually at 2. So either we leave after 5 days, in which case we've only had 3 days of travel with all of our mech warriors ready to go, or we sit here, do these first. I think we sit and do these first. Okay. Let us do that. Meeting Archangel. You've been gathering supplies planet side. No, we haven't. But I've spent the last hours trying to find Yang. The sounds of cheers and pounding metal draws you to the edge of town where a pair of haphazardly repaired industrial mechs beat on each other. Yang calls you over. Sorry I wandered off, boss. I heard a guy in the market bragging about this Argomech fight club. I had to see it myself. One of the mechs is noticeably better condition than the others, but the second clearly has the better or possibly drunker pilot. The shiny mech finally falls and a small group of winning bettors collect from the bookie. Yang gestures to the junker mech as the cockpit opens. You have to meet this pilot. He said any anger mech can be made combat ready if you're not afraid of a challenge. What do you say? Should we buy the victor a drink? None of these options seem to be particularly different. Finish the supply run, but encourage Yang to do his thing. Order Yang to finish the supply run. Will you buy the pilot a drink? Join Yang in buying the pilot a drink. Alright. Order Yang to finish the supply run. Will you buy the pilot a drink? Chief, we still have to finish the supply run, and since you spent half the day having fun, why don't you go do that wide, get to know this pilot. Yes, sir, he mutters in a mockery of military formality. He introduces you, then begs off to his duties. He runs his hand longingly along the side of the Argomech on his way to town. The pilot introduces himself as Archangel. Despite the reckless abandon of his fighting style, he doesn't seem drunk, just exuberant. Nevertheless, he gladly takes you up and offer a drink. When he finds out you command a mech mercenary company, he buys the next round himself and starts filling you out for openings in your crew. As soon as we're done, I'm going to register at the local hiring hall. But hey, if you don't have an opening now, that's fine. I think it's time for me to leave this rock anyways. He's now added to the hiring hall. Okay. There's a lot of text for that. But here he is. We have Coldfire, who we want to hire anyways. This is Archangel. The guy who all that text was written about.
Commander, I await your command.
What does he do? He's reckless. He's lucky. He's brave. He's a criminal. Doesn't seem at all useful. Good to know. Hey, fallacies. Okay, so what's the timing on our mechs right now? 6 days. That's what we're working towards.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
All right, we now have the Bud. Excuse me, the Beta Pod upgrade complete. We need to make some money here. I think we're pretty much out of modules to sell though, right? I guess whatever we took from that last mission. I could sell the AC-20s if we wanted to. Starting to accumulate a lot of shitty LRMs that I may or may not use. 13 medium lasers is excessive. Well, we got a hunchback, but I still think I could probably sell 5. The rotary AC was kind of interesting sounding. I'm not very interested in small lasers. I don't know if I'll use things like the BC headshot. It sells for quite a lot. This seems really bad, so I'm probably going to give that a go away. Cockpit bases and cockpit smalls. I am somewhat interested in these. These weigh less. I don't think I want more than probably one more, but still holding one around is okay. Engine cores at 60. These don't seem very good to me. If I repair the mech base stuff, what does this actually take? Nothing. Doesn't take my fusion cores at all. Hello, Zardos. Hello, Gromulus. Hello, Auntie. Yes. Well, if you're talking about the one they released last Friday or whatever, then yes. The edge of bankruptcy. No, we are efficiently using our money as per normal. Alright, what are we doing in engineering? Oh goodness. We opened up some extra options apparently. Alright, what is this for cost? Mech Bay 3. Improved power conduit structural reinforcement. Do we have those now? Structural repair. Structural reinforcement. Repaired. Improved. We need 2 upgrades for this. 360 over 20. Nothing for 30. What the fuck does all this pilot shit do? Morale and tech points. Morale and tech points. Morale. Morale and tech points. Morale and medical points. Okay. Well, I think another mech bay makes some sense. Ooh, training module 2 is a nice one too. I kind of want this. I didn't know this was going to be an option. Doesn't give me tech points is the only issue, but getting experience on our mech warrior seems super slow. So getting additional ability to get experience seems useful to me. How expensive is it? 270. So we're at 700 basically. So it drops us to 430. We need 675. We have 14 days to do it. We will get some more missions before then. I think that's doable. What's the time on this? 15 days. It's okay. We're gonna have to be on the one right after. All right, let's go for training module 2, and then I want to start getting towards start teching for mech 3, since that seems very powerful. Wait, what do you mean it starts at 50% efficiency? Where did I thought I took something that made all my things as efficient. Enables second repair bay to work at 100% efficiency. Do we just never get the third one to work at full efficiency? Huh. Alright, let's get the second training module. Go.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Alright, back to selling stuff at the store. I want to buy some mech wares too, so we need to get rid of some of this shit. Streaks SRM 6s. I think we can go down to 2 SRM 6s. We were looking at engine cores. Definitely don't need 2 of these. Don't need that at all. 9 heat sinks can go down to 6. 16 jump jet smalls can go down to 8. Okay. There will be 100% efficiency for the third bay down the tech line once some other prerequisites are met. Okay. Good to know. Do we want a second Guardian ECM? Not sure yet. The thermal vision's bugs. Presumably I can sell it. I'm really hesitant to sell it because I really like the idea of it. And I'm still hoping that it is a mistake for our usage or understanding of it, not a mistake on how it actually works. I think I should dump some of these LRMs. Alright. The only other thing maybe we could sell are the AC-20s. And ammo. Machine gun ammo. Artemis 4. It's +1 evasion, +1 direct fire accuracy. Cars an Artemis 4 TTS. Might want that. HMG. What is this? Heavy machine gun ammo, okay. Right. So sell the ACs or not, we'll see. Let's go take a look at the options for people now. Since we want to hire sooner, we wanted to pick up more tech mech warriors. Which is not this person.
Awaiting orders.
That person's tech but dishonest.
Standing by.
Unstable.
What can I do for you?
I think this is the guy we were interested in hiring. +1 mech skill, merchant discount. Bonus experience, lucky and brave. Seems pretty good all around. This guy was the one they just had the event for, but seems terrible.
Receiving you.
And this guy's name is Adrenaline. Alright, let's grab Coldfire.
Waiting for orders.
Also starts with by and far the most number of stats. Okay.
New mech warriors available.
Okay. Meanwhile, time passes. Close to another mission though, which is good because we need the cash. All right, we've got 1 day of work time we can do for this. All right, were there tweaks we wanted to make on the mech bay? I think there were not.
Hey, Commander. Be with you in a second.
I think though, I don't know if it lets us do partials on this. Does. Two days versus 1 day. We only have 1 day of timing in here, but I think we should start on this. Okay. I really don't care about putting the armor back on. Can I replace it without doing that? Because I feel like that would be a lot of time saved. Can I repair individual components? So strip. Oh, it has its armor though, so it doesn't matter. How does this thing have all of its armor? Okay, that's 1 day. That looks pretty good. 10K 1 day, get 2 components done. All right, we'll confirm that. Lock that in for the day. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
On it.
Okay.
I'll let you know when that's done.
And task-wise, looks good. Let's run the timeout for a day.
That work order you submitted
Okay.
is complete.
Launch time. Command center.
Take off your shoes. Make yourself comfortable.
Let's start with the better of the two, which I think was the liberation one. We're gonna need some expensive parts here. How many days? 10 days. Okay. All right. Who are we? Oh, we gotta do barracks too, don't we? Okay. We should figure out who we're bringing, and then barracks it up, and then come back into here.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Starts with a lot of experience in here, which is very nice. I don't know if we should go straight for Berserker. Gotta get some melee mechs to actually do that. There's a world in which we can do that. Alright, who's got experience on assigned? 38. Not enough. 14, definitely not enough. 41 is enough for 1 if we want it, but we probably don't. Deadeye at 9,000 is definitely enough. This is the one we've been waiting on. Pick up sensor lock. And hilariously, we actually get to mess with the rest of that if we want. So we're confirming that 100%.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Called shots taken by this mech warrior are almost guaranteed to hit their location. I wonder if that's true. Okay. We now have sensor lock. Nice. Do we wish to expend experience elsewhere? I mean, gunnery is probably where we build in this afterwards, right? Since this becomes a long range, like LRM unit. Indirect fire, min range penalty, sensor distance, initiative, called shot, and view distance.
From the stagecoach.
Catcher 22 ER. Catch 22 Thanks for the sub. Welcome. It's been a long time since I read that book. I didn't like the sequels, or the sequel, but I did like the book. Actually, you see it in the name. You see Osarian pop up from time to time in game names. Anyways, sensor lock doesn't give accuracy. It's not what it does. I mean, it reduces evasion, so I guess it does directly affect accuracy, but it makes it more likely that everybody else can get a sensor lock, which is good. This is fine. I'm just trying to decide if I want to try for the better called shot bonus at 10k, or if I want to level up some supporting stuff in the meantime. If I had a boat with an LRM, I would absolutely pick up multi-targeting first, but I'm not sure. I might just hold on for that. 6k available on Death Crusade. This is also time for one of these. Phantom Mech seems interesting, but I think we're moving him towards Warlord, right? Okay. I mean, because the problem is all these other bonuses are not useful. Although max evasion, but it's max evasion. It's not evasion unless that works as a percentage movement, which I don't think it does. 10% sprint distance. Yeah, pretty unexcited by that tree past this. All right, let's grab gunnery.
Mech warrior training complete.
Okay.
Commander?
Actually, I had a lot of level ups. Look at this. Look at it. Okay, this is our other guy who's going into Berserker, so we'll hold on to that.
Yeah.
Pathfinder, no experience. Pericles, probably just accuracy for now. Although we don't actually know what we're doing on him. We don't have to bring him this mission either. And then 3,400 here. Okay, so we're good on these. Okay. Deadeye is my dedicated scout. Would piloting be useful? Sensor lock and high movement. The Scout is already the smallest mech. It has fairly high movement already. I don't know that piloting matters much for it. And I've been running our Deadeye's not. He's currently the one piloting that because he doesn't have a melee mech. But this build is supposed to be... Oh, maybe not this guy. This guy's not for that either. This guy's probably going to have gunnery leveled after this, which maybe is an argument for it now. Because this is supposed to be another one of the LRM builds, right? It's the same build as this one. Because sensor lock doesn't end your turn. So there's no reason it has to be on your scout mech. Could take that now. It's 2% accuracy. Question was, we were gonna decide if I was gonna maybe try for called shot mastery. Although you can't called shot with an LRM, so maybe not relevant. I mean, you can, but it doesn't fucking do anything really. But like PPCs, it's a different story. So, anyways. Get guts to 5, saves lives, is legging mech, if turn, blah, 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 blah. No. Okay. Let's go do our missions. Or a mission.
See you in ops, Commander.
Okay, it's like the worst backseating kind of shit, Santa Claus. Like, there might be rationale to what you're doing, but the way you're saying it, get this, ignoring all opportunity cost, tells me fucking nothing. I also have no idea if you know this is a mod or not. I've never seen your name before. No idea if you know what's going on in our campaign. So, like, just telling me to do something almost always is annoying for me, as opposed to useful. Providing me information is useful. But it doesn't come for free, right? If I could just take guts on everybody to a certain level and not have any opportunity cost, yeah, for sure, we do it every time. But it comes at the cost of accuracy. It comes at the cost of trying to get these abilities that are so impactful. So, all right, we're going on this mission. We want to level all sorts of people, starting with who? Dustraker there seems fine. Want to check out our new sensor lock ability on Deadeye. Target within sensor range to reveal it until the end of the current round. I want to see what that actually looks like on the Panther. Although I will miss ace piloting on the back ranks here. We need one of our officers, which is either Test or Death Crusade, who are being built differently, interestingly enough. Let's run Death Crusade. 6533, sure. And then we want to pilot that one there. And what are we running in the Hunchback? 6 accuracy, 5, 5, 5, 6, 3, 6, 5. We have pretty accurate pilots the next round here. Probably the 6 then, possibly the 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 6, 5, 3, 3. Okay. All right, let's run Arbiter. All right, there's our team. Let's do it. We have our officer. Officer's Death Crusade, yes. Okay. All right, I'm going to get, as this loads up, I'm going to refill my coffee and we'll get going. All right, I'm back. Getting guts to 5 saves lives. Legging a mech after its torsos are blown off will result in 4 hits. At the moment, we haven't had the issue of taking much in the way of pilot damage. For the entire game thus far, we've taken 1 point of pilot damage. And right now, both of my frontline mechs have the additional cockpit information that gives them reduced damage taken, right? So at the moment, I'm not super concerned about upping pilot life, and it may cost me a pilot at some point, and I may get salty about it. But at the moment, the opportunity cost of not having accuracy for all my stuff fucks up every other portion of the game, right? It increases the amount of time it takes me to kill my enemies, which takes me more time to, which means my mechs make more damage, which means my takes more time to in between missions before I can launch again, which means I make less money, which means that everything cycles downwards. Feels like the opportunity cost of doing something like that is not good. By the way, in dropship repairs, not everyone do structural repairs and training module. Yeah, see, that's you just backseating me. I don't care what you do for that. That information is not information I give a shit about. I don't know how to describe this differently to you. If you wish to give me information about the game, which I'm welcome to hear, information is useful. Telling me what your decisions are is not what I want to do. I would like to make my own decisions. So sharing information is helpful. Telling me what to do, not helpful. Alright, so we've got a fair number of enemies up there. Destroy facility structures, destroy pirate garrison. Sounds like there might be a bit of a language barrier here too. But I don't know how to be more clear about stop backseating me. Stop backseating me, bro. Do we wish to get up on one of these buildings for PPCs? I think we are going to want to get on one of these buildings. But over there, probably. Let's go here. Alright, this is our man with the sweet. I wonder if I can hit from here.
Roger that.
Build more overlords. Stop backseating me. Tell me how many overlords to build. No! Not in range. I had dreams. Go. Only advice, sorry if you think it's backseating. That is definitionally backseating. I think there's some language issue here, so we should work on that so we can avoid misunderstandings here. I think you're trying to be helpful and I appreciate that, but think about how you're expressing yourself. Telling me what to do is not what I'm interested in at all. Alright, so our allies are already engaged. We're miles out. I think this is the lowest frame rate of the missions, the city here. Take bigger sips of coffee. Yeah. Thanks for that, Care Bear. Appreciate that. Appreciate you telling me that information. Telling me what you do. So therefore, I can do it. It's helpful. You should take shorter turns. Let's try backseating the AI. Light or dark roast for me. So I'm a new coffee drinker as of this year, or I guess this is the new year. As of last year, my lovely wife is the coffee addict in our household. So I'm drinking whatever she normally buys is the answer, which I'm not actually sure what it is. I think it's a medium roast actually. All right, what's our jump? Sprint, all right. 10:30 p.m. here. Don't backseat my time zone.
Yes, Commander.
Look, I guess it's like think of it as this. Your job is to sell me on your position if you want to offer advice. So if I'm just like, how does an ECM module work? And you tell me how it works, that's fantastic. I asked a question, you've given me the information for that, that's great. If you are like, man, Filthy, I see that you're repeatedly going for gunnery above guts and you're going to really regret this later because XYZ, that might be useful too. The way you phrase that becomes important then. If you're like, in the mid game, you might say something like, Filthy, right now it's the early game and enemies aren't that dangerous. But as you transition into the mid game, numerous times in your missions, you'll find that your legs get blown off and your mech warriors take 4 damage. If you have 5 health, you'll survive this. If you have 4, you don't. You may wish to consider in the future deciding on when you're going to get guts or something, right? That gives me information, offers why your opinion might be valid, and then presents it as something I can use but not have to do, right? Telling me just to go guts 5 on all your guys is totally useless. We're gonna go here. Who am I arguing with? I'm not arguing. I'm trying to break down backseat gaming for you guys to get some understanding of what the difference of how you express yourself matters. No, don't need you to be silenced. That's the next step, right? This is now the, well, fine, I won't say anything at all kind of thing, right? But that's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking you to be quiet, and I'm not asking you to not have opinions about the game or not asking you not to interact with the chat. Those things are also not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the way you express yourself matters. And as I said, I think with Santa, I think we have a language barrier slightly, so it makes it more complicated to do this. Do we have a backseat gaming command? We do somewhere. I'm not sure where. Problem is when my mods don't show up, I don't know where any of my commands are. Is this a TED Talk? Yes. Yes, it is. Congratulations. You guys have somehow managed to get a free TED Talk into your life. All right. Our allies are doing things to each other, which is good. I mean, this is a win-win for us, right? We don't have to protect our allies. So if our allies die, they take less time to go through the turn sequence, which is great. I like how the PPC is just like not even a blocked path for this building. Any civilian, it's just like the guy's like, yeah, the targeting computer will just put it through one window and out the other side. Doesn't even slow you down. You were born and raised in an English-speaking country? Uh-oh. All right, we don't have a language barrier then. We're just having trouble communicating. Light command bunker. Sniper turret. Standard LRM turret. Okay. It's gonna be a really shit shot. %. Never mind. Are we sure we're fighting the right thing? I mean, medium corporate building, large corporate building. No change in. Wait, am I sure we're shooting these things? Oh, I see. I don't actually have LOS on the turrets. I have LOS on the buildings. Well, fuck your building. We will shoot the medium corporate building.
Enemy structure damage, Commander.
Okay.
How's it going?
Alright. Can we nuke their whole world? I hope so.
Jump.
Getting closer. How much do I value my allies? Minimally. I think next turn is going to be our tag. Okay, a Ripper helicopter is approaching us. only there was some way we had of dealing with helicopters. All right, I feel like we probably want to wait there. Since we can get the command module in range, probably. More helicopters.
Yes, Command.
Do we wish to greet the helicopter on its level? I do love jumping on top of buildings. I'm just worried it's going to crash down disastrously.
Lifting off.
Oh, hi. Let's kill this thing. Where's its, I can't target, I can't see it. What? No! I'm standing like I'm above the helicopter. Can't target it. Really? Let's me target it here. It's a 10-ton helicopter with 40 armor. I don't have to heavy rocket launcher it, but I could. Let's try this.
I'll take them.
Goodbye, helicopter.
Vehicle destroyed.
Keep an eye out for the anti-VTOL LRMs. They had a ton of accuracy versus attacking them and can make indirect firing them still very effective. Okay. Well, we don't really have an LRM platform yet, unfortunately, but maybe one day. All right, where do we want to be? Do we want to be on this building? We do.
Confirmed.
Do you think the buildings are designed to take 80-ton mechs landing on them? I assume they are. How did I get into firing this? So I couldn't see the base of this to target it, but I still got into a firing menu, and I don't know how I did that. Apparently by selecting the building behind it, and then tab targeting. Okay.
Going after you.
What just happened? He blew himself up?
Check your scanner. We got company.
Pegasus Scout hover tanks. Those are much heavier. They're like 55-ton mechs, right?
They got a sensor lock on me.
I don't wish to be sensor locked. Ow.
That got past my armor.
All right. Blinding flare, chaff cloud, sensor scramble. Sounds miserable. Wait, it really did get past his armor. We're in structure somewhere? Where? Dude, we're not in structure. Did it just ignore armor? Are there weapons that just ignore armor and go straight structure damage? Bit confused. 'Cause that seems like a bullshit weapon. A weapon I immediately want. laggy as fuck in the city loadout. Too bad. The city layout looks cool. Direct structure damage. Well, that's gonna probably favor the enemy, but maybe not. I guess if they can't stack it. All right, I don't know. Is this frozen? We're on round 2, phase 1, which is the end of the turn. We've had it freeze on this round before. How long do we wait for it, you think? So we've been waiting a while on this fucking round. Now, it doesn't show as Battletech stopping responding. I just think the enemy's frozen. Fuck. Alright, let's try launching that again. Since I don't think that was going anywhere. Looks like it's going to be a nasty mission too. They're going to just peg my structure when I'm not looking through my armor. Oh, okay. So in Roguetech, they're called through armor criticals. Do they have to crit for that to happen then? These are the people we chose. We're done that. Seems fine. Let's go. Like the tips in the upper left corner? I think they're okay. Some are better than others, but I think as a whole they've been pretty cute. Any hit that deals 55% or more to remaining armor could cause through armor critical. Well, that's not what happened. Nothing did 55% more from our to our armor. So it's something else. It's something ignoring our armor or otherwise penetrating it because we had almost full armor in all those positions.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. Alright, so our friendly lance is in there again already. I don't know how heavy this wasp is. Doesn't look very heavy. Don't know how heavy an Apollo is either. Okay, we need to get there soon, and I need to get in range too. Alright, we're on the ground again? We are.
Ready for order.
Look how fast he is.
you there.
I would like to tag barrage them soon. I wonder if it will repeatedly bug on this mission and not be able to move through. Allies with the dropship evasion pips. $35-ton urban mech.
Sensors have something.
There's quite a few turrets up here. Turrets look scary too.
I'm here. Acknowledge.
And that one debuff that turret was applying to us seemed awful.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
Alright, I think we're coming down this side.
Consider it done.
Keep our ECM grouped up if we can. Teammates. As per always in every single mission, no matter what mech they bring or what loadout that mech is packing, they seem to have LRMs. And they seem to love them. And they love their LRMs more than any other weapon system they could possibly use. Stand still and take LRM shots? Perfect. I don't know the relationship Fatal Al between Battletech and MechWarrior in terms of universes and companies and intellectual property stuff. No idea. I mean, this looks like a fair number of allies on the board. Oh, I'm getting side flanked by vehicles. Okay. My guys are called mech warriors. Wasn't expecting to be jumped by vehicles right now, but there's a bunch actually coming in this way. So we're gonna have to ignore these guys for the time being and deal with this. I have a hard time telling who's winning or losing over there. I assume my allies are going to lose because they're terrible, but we'll see. Seems like a pretty efficient tag strike. Although we won't get to use our UAV drone if we do that. And I would like the sensor locks. I think it's frozen again. Round 1, phase 1. Yeah, it does kind of look that way. We got past round 1 last time. It's going to be really annoying if we are frozen here. Because we spent 3 days floating around its system to get this mission. That's a bummer. I don't think we're able to take this mission if it's going to freeze every single time here. Boo. Alright. Guess we're not doing this mission. There was one other mission we could take before leaving. It wasn't as good, but might justify the time here. I wonder if that's just performance with having so many units on the field. The enemy lances had 3 sets of 4, so 12, and we had 8. So 20 units on the field, but it seems not that bad. Oh well. What's our win con for this mod, by the way, chat? Dollar value? Squad tonnage? Internal satisfaction. Multiple 400-ton lances at the ready. I don't know, like, so I think the length of time to get into this is too long to easily restart a mission or restart a campaign. There would be some things I would do differently, but I think our campaign progress is fine. The difficulty, we upped the difficulty to make it more interesting, but I am worried about kind of like, you know, in another game you play through it or you beat it or you get to the end game. I'm not sure what that looks like here. All right, so we need to do a different one besides Liberation, which is too bad. We're looking, this is fine. This is the other one we could do, right? Which is Corporate Secrets versus Draconis Combine. Okay. And this team is fine. Okay. Wonder if that was urban that causes that, or if that type. Someone was in here the other day saying that certain mission type always froze for them. Scientist for the Commissar Conglomerate has turned industrial spy for a rival corporation from Kurita. She was privy to numerous industrial secrets that we prefer not to fall into our competitors' hands. Secured in leadership has offered to sell her back, but we intend to use the false hope of negotiations to buy you time to extract the scientist through more proactive means. That is very complicated. Yeah, I don't know, Nerf. I feel like we should set some sort of end goal for that to work towards, both for our sanity, because it feels like it's probably pretty open-ended, right? You could probably play forever if you wanted to.
Command interface initiated.
Yeah. All right.
Receiving you.
We'll hold on there.
Standing by.
Let's move. Where are we going? That way, apparently. But we are located on a spot that I would not be able to move from at all if I didn't have jump jets, apparently. That's exciting. Good thing we have jump jets. I'm pretty sure water gives you reduced movement, so I think we want to jump into here.
Engage jump jet. Yes, command. Aye, aye. Orders? Engaging jump jet.
allied forces with us too.
Firing jump jet.
New round.
Waiting for orders.
Pretty happy moving him up. Don't have to jump. Don't think it really matters.
Roger.
Okay, targets.
Hello, new contact.
Do we wish to immediately tag barrage them? I mean, we do.
Affirmative. Taking head ahead, Commander.
Okay.
Standing by.
We can I don't think this guy's gonna get in position to shoot this round. Says I can get in position to shoot this round. All right, we'll reserve down.
Got it.
Yeah, none of our objectives are recover the scientists home. Presumably, we warned the scientists. We're like, stay in the bunker. We will be orbitally striking the street you live on to clear out enemy resistance.
Acknowledge. Something I can do.
Is there something you can do? Yes, there is. You can get in here with RECM. Our allies will launch their LRMs, accomplishing nothing.
Yeah.
And we can get a side shot here on the Jenner. Seems okay. Although, what round is this? 14. Could be in a little trouble. Where are our defensive ECM shields? There. So we'd like to stay inside of range. That's probably the perfect move then. Go.
Move into position. Roger that.
Bummer. We basically max rolled that.
Negative damage.
Actually, did we roll over 100 on that? Wasn't that a 36% miss out of 66? How does that even work? We rolled a 102? All right, who do we have? We could take a PPC shot if we wanted to. Alternatively, we could move our scout in. I like getting sensor locks up on them. This gets them in C3 range as well as sensor locking. No LOS either. Anywhere we can hide and still do that? No. Can we move there? Can.
I got it. Sensors locked on.
Okay. Did that improve our shot percentage? Barely. This guy's not a, unfortunately. Select target within sensor range to reveal it until the end of current round. Remove one of its evasive targets. Let's use it. We haven't used this yet. Is this considered in sensor range? Apparently. What is my sensor range then? Maybe it's just in allied sensor range? Did that change anything? No. No, it didn't change a goddamn thing. Alright. Alright, apparently we already had a sensor lock on it, so I think that added nothing. It's our first time using this ability. Trying to get a sense of what the hell it does. Would be nice to have ace shot here. Well, we know what a sensor lock does, but this did remove. It's supposed to also remove an evasion pip, but our accuracy didn't change, so the target, I guess, didn't move last round, so that's why it makes no difference for that. And I wasn't sure if sight was actually going to be sight or not. Reveal it until the end of the current round. If we didn't reveal it, we still have no sight on it. And double its signature and visibility. I mean, I guess we could move closer and try to get a better shot out of that. It's a frontal shot, side shot. Not super excited about being vulnerable here. Don't know what their initiative order is. What do we roll? 21 here. Wow, before we move again. Okay. Good morning, Fickle Senpai. Alright, they rolled really poorly on their initiative then, since they're not moving. Alright, we're going to walk in and keep shooting. Nice side shot there. Alright. Pretty good odds here. We're likely to kill it. Any of this matter for a sensor lock? No visuals still. Long range. Can live with that. Why is this one different? Aren't they? Oh, one's arm mounted, right? Okay.
I hope we can salvage that. Long-range vessels gone.
All right. Have a pretty shit shot there, probably. I don't hate repositioning. Could also wait, see if they want to come forward.
Standing by.
Allies throwing LRMs for no discernible reason, sure. It's coming closer. Scary. Single shot generally means very high individual damage. Did move closer though, so we're in a better position for our dude. Even the helicopter has LRM. Did that say fluid? He's got a heavy rifle and a fluid gun. Kind of want the fluid gun ammo. Wouldn't mind running a fluid gun on one of my mechs. Maybe the line breaker, the line holder rather. All right. We can get a frontal shot there. I think we can actually flank the little bastard if we want. Full flank. That's a full flank there. We are downrange of the gun itself, though. Maybe not going ahead of it either. What is it? I don't know how heavy this mech is. 70 frontal armor, 35 back. All right. I don't really want to shoot it in the front. +2 accuracy for right behind. We're gonna do this. '50s. Pretty shit shots there. Alright, it rolled a 15, so it will go ahead of us, annoyingly.
Ready.
Can't really do anything on that guy. The PPC is useful, but maybe not that useful. And we could just walk up and missile it again. Can't turn to get there, but I could jump behind it. Alright. I don't want to getting a turn.
Okay. Come on. Target. Report critical hit.
Okay, we just didn't take any of initiative out of it, really. Okay, we gotta hit it again for initiative then. We might be able to punch it. Should be great. Can. 78% chance to hit. This is about as valuable as we can ever get on this mech when all of its stuff's on cooldown. Pretty sure we got it. It's got the knockdown. Great. Alright, so its initiative is massively reduced from that now. Down to 2, so we will get to use the hunchback before it, which is great. Can position it there for a PPC shot. This guy. I think we just jump and fortify. Shot's gonna be garbage, right? 34%. I mean, it's not that bad. Why play Civ 7? I'll definitely check out Civ 7. No promises on whether or not I'd play it, but I'd check it out for sure. Pilot ejected, so that guy's down. Teammates doing 1% of the damage, but getting the last hit. Don't think it matters. I think the salvage is still shared. Hello, thirsty work. Yeah, mod's been a lot of fun. Alright, getting closer, not terrible. Wouldn't mind venting heat for a round. Also wouldn't mind getting a visual on it. I think to here can flank me pretty easily from there. It's a little fast, a little annoying mech, but I think we're going for it. I don't want to nerf my initiative next round. Yeah, I think it's a pilot comment when they eject.
Hey. Let's flip the
We are inspired.
Standing by.
Alright, let's get C3 reading on him. Deadeye is our PPC. Have a obstructive view right now. I don't know what his initiative roll was. We rolled decent on line holder, but not so great on the hunchback.
Moving out.
77% is pretty nice.
I copy. Oh yeah.
Keep punishing if we can. Knocked him down, unexpected. Okay. Love to unjam that.
Position confirmed.
Happy to take free shots at him. What do we know about him? Not a lot. Try legging him. He's got fuck all for medium armor or defense in his center torso, so let's just core him. Yeah. Okay.
Target neutralized.
I'm ready.
All right. Cover the scientists, you bet. Where do you think the next spawn is going to come from?
Up high.
The asset is in hand, Commander. Good work.
That was a really easy one. To be fair, it was a half star, and we were preferring not to do this mission, but I'm not sure we took damage. It's actually good and bad. Good because it means our mechs are available to go again, but bad because I think the final mission available to us that doesn't tank a faction rep that I don't want to tank is the one that bugs. But, I mean, that's just free asset. That's just free loot, right? Payout minus 13,000. Rip. Okay. Yes, it's just free anti-loot. Oh, it can't freeze here. Purely it can't freeze here. Man, Roguetech being shitty as fuck this morning with stability. Multiple crashes in the other one. I don't know if it saves here or not. It's not frozen. Okay. Just took a second. It's good. Alright. You'd crashed there before. Feels bad. Alright. No parts we have anything of. No mechs I even care about. And wait, let's take a look at components. Anything we like. It's an engine core. Alright. 200k there. Probably should take mech parts in the engine core, honestly. This doesn't look like very exciting loot at all. We could take triple Jenner parts. I feel like we have some Jenner parts. Maybe a different Jenner. Okay. All right, Jenner, Stinger, Arbiter. We got all of the mech parts, which is pretty good roll for us, actually. And the cooling. Okay. Don't we need the fusion core? I think we have it. We'll see, though. See if we have another mission available that we can run, since we took very little damage there. Yeah, Iron Hand. The problem is we have so many different mech portions that it's a little bit difficult to do that. I agree. It would be useful. I thought about trying to like keep it up to date with screenshots, but that means we'd have to update it every single time we launch the mission, which isn't really where I want to be. Okay. So yeah, no repairs there. So we didn't even get hit a single time. So we do want to immediately launch another mission if possible. If there's something available that doesn't suck. We lost access to this mission. That's so interesting. Don't want to tank rep with them. This is the other one we can do. Ups Comstar at the cost. Oh, this is the travel one, so we can't do that. Yeah, so it'd be really nice to do this one. Do you think it's gonna freeze again every time we launch this one, chat? As it's been doing previously? Yeah, I figured, lady. Just it's tough for us to keep track of which ones we have. So, for example, do we now have a Jenner? I'm not sure. Let's go look. If this is the Griffin 4 of 5, we have 3 of 5 on the Jenner. Do we have other Jenner parts? What is this? 2 of 5 on the Arbiter. So what's the Jenner? JR7. So we do have another Jenner part there. What is this sorted by, though? Why is it... It feels like this should be alphabetical to me. Can I sort it alphabetically? There's another JR7 there. So we could potentially put a Jenner together here. Maybe. Mission freezes all the time, needs a ticket. Well, it double froze this morning launching it. So I'm unsure. We could try it again. Go. I think it shows as green. It's meant to be, something's meant to be cobbled together. Let's take a look at that. So Mech Bay. Storage. Well, there's a lot of weird green backgrounds. I don't know what the backgrounds mean right now. Let's say we wanted to, I mean, it has ready as an option, which the other ones don't, so which presumably means it's ready as an option. So let's do it. Add Jenner. Need 2 more parts. So this will cost me 70k or something to do this. Okay. Do we want to do this? Certainly there's no benefit in doing it this instant. But, good. Alright, let's try launching this mission again. Although we do lose our best people from it, unfortunately. So, let's take a look if we can accept this without it freezing again. This is the liberation mission that we tried to do earlier. Alright. Two ace pilots, 1 tactician, and test 9 piloting the Spider. Really? 7 tactics, 5 gunnery in the Spider. Feels like a waste of my life. Sure. So this has been freezing either round, I think the first time it was round 3, second time it was round 1 on phase 1 of the opponent. We've seen this freeze before on a previous mission where it locked up on phase 1 of opponent's turn as well, or phase 1 of the turn order. See if it does it here as well. Hopefully it doesn't, because I'd like to take this mission and then leave the system. Do they sell for more if you construct them into a total mech? I've been led to believe that, yes. That's the FOW, which stands for what here? Fog of War.
Command interface initiated.
Okay.
Time to get paid.
All right, where is the other lance? Coming in over here. I think we want to engage that first.
Let's do this.
Also be very happy to tag them. If they're really spawned there. Alright, oh wait. I don't want to walk around the corner and just get pegged by that stuff, so can wait here as well. Should also try to get down to round 0 stuff, see if we actually make it through this mission.
Standing by.
Not who I thought this was. Thought this was the other guy. That's fine.
Holding.
Hosing our next round. But I do want to give the vehicles a chance to move forward and then tag them without killing my scout. This is still round 14. Still happy to wait. Round 12. Round 11 is us.
Enemy structure is weak.
Phase. Should say phase, not round here. Okay, clumping up nicely for us.
Commander.
Willing to get some sight over this way.
Roger.
Allied trebuchet, nice. Did it do anything? Didn't look like it did anything. So tempting to tag that group. Alright.
Receiving you.
You can see the other 2 mechs now. I don't know if they moved or not. We're so low in the turn order, they must have, right?
Jumping.
I don't know why we're glowing purple, but I assume it's a power-up that I was unaware of that we now have.
Skipper.
Alright. Now it's time for the goodies. I don't know what the range is on this, but... want other mechs in between us and the source of damage. Okay.
10-4. Fun time. I'm moving armor left and right.
I don't know why they give me the damage confirmation message. I'm losing armor left and right every time I use that. They're not taking damage. It's not even close.
Standing by.
All right, can we get in PPC range of anything? This guy is an ace pilot.
Throttle up.
All right. Nine percenter. Oh, I thought I had the building here too. I mean, I can roll on a 9%er. Sure.
Praise the sun.
Probably not actually. Just realized this guy's a little bit down range of him. We'll wait. Iron Hand gifting a sub to Lady Electo. Thank you, Iron Hand. All right, new round.
Orders.
Can move up, try to get sight. Unfortunately, can't fortify doing that. Could sprint up, try to hide among the buildings. Feels like they can move up and flank us pretty easily. I think we need to reserve down there, unfortunately. All right, Pathfinder is our... Also needs to reserve down. Did get through phase 1 this time. So that's a positive thing. You gotta tell this guy to get with it, man. He's not purple yet. One of our allied units down. Us again. Don't really want to be an LOS of the turrets.
Move order received.
Think we can UAV ping from here. Where's our sensor range? Can't see the orange right now. Why? It's generally just a little bit further out than the green. I don't actually think that's in range. Okay. I don't care about the pink graphics glitch. As long as the game still runs, it's not much of a big deal to me. The one that crashes entirely with the fog of war shit, that one bothers me. Firestarter just flinging itself out of the zone, sure.
Ready for orders.
Like to get in range of these carriers without dying to them. It's our left arm. We don't want to get... no, it's our right arm. Okay.
Roger.
Pretty shit shots there. It's fine. We can just wait. They're so slow.
Receiving you.
I don't want my initiative bone for next turn, particularly. And I would like to be inside our ECM aura, which is there. That's actually in ECM aura. That's interesting. I don't really believe we're gonna have 80% accuracy when we get there, but
Firing jump jet.
yeah. We're shooting it on its left side. 30 armor there. Odds are better on the other one. So we have to score like 5 clean hits or something. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 5 clean hits. That seems very unlikely. We'll wait. Okay. It's elevated. Give higher chances to hit the top turret. I don't know how to. I don't know what ups my chance to hit top turrets on that stuff. Did it hit itself again? No idea. All right, let's look for some shots here. We've got a 37% there. Probably do better than that. Want to watch our ability to be hit over there. Maybe we can't do better than that, honestly. So super long range is -4 for us. No visual. Get a double distance modifier. Don't think we can move 200 meters. I don't think anything changes except our accuracy goes down 1 as we get closer. So we'll take the shot and then move.
Confirmed.
Okay.
Negative damage.
Love to get inside that E-War circle.
Up high.
Okay.
Damage is minor, Commander. I'm taking a pounding.
Just went through our arm into our hand structure, apparently. Have a look at that in a second. All right, phase 3. Almost took the arm off.
Yep.
Turrets are scary, it looks like. It is us, this guy, really? Okay. No OLS on anything, apparently. I think I need to reserve then.
I got you.
So ready to replace that Panther. I like what it's been doing, but it's just so fragile. Such a tiny baby mech. Okay, forward.
Receiving you.
Probably get some kills in walking up there. Looks like a pretty good all around for us. What happens if I blow up his building?
Heading out.
I'm interested to see how much damage it is. Apparently don't have line of sight on that. All right. Really bad shot. Moderately bad shot. Really good shot. Moderately bad shot. What's the health line? This guy? Top is super weak, but I don't know how to hit top. Left side. Which way is it facing? It's facing towards us, it looks like. Where's the little bubble? There it is. Okay, so we're actually shooting right side. Right in front. This is actually right. Right's unwounded. This is initiative 17. This guy's initiative 8. Probably could kill it with the laser boat, I assume. I think I want to empty a volley into this guy here. Bye.
Hostile removed. I'm out of long-range missiles.
Teammates tanking for us. Great. Might have reserved too low here. Yeah, the rocket alpha is very satisfying. Okay, us again on the PPC. We need to move. Can live with that or that. Can't live with these guys shooting me. Oh, that is still LOS though. This is all still LOS. Have a flanking shot here. Outside of their LOS apparently. No, it's still there. All line of sight still there. I'd like to shoot that guy, but can't seem to get in range. Shooting the other one is okay. Let's do that. This is not who I think it is. Who took the hand damage then? Oh, is the spider. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. I thought the panther got smashed.
You got it. Going flat out. Affirmative.
I mean, good hit, I guess, but I'm a little close to that to be really excited by that news. We take damage on that? Maybe a small amount. No, we PPC'd ourselves in the back last round, it looks like. Okay. I do try to pay attention to allied line of fire. I didn't think I was in line of fire there, but apparently was. Whatever. All right, 33%ers here. Firing on the front side. Not really where we want to be. We want to be shooting it on its weak side. I don't know if I can get to its weak side. Not easily. Get to its right side. Not super great either. Can't move off this area, of course, because we're stuck on a thing.